Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And I just accidentally hit a button. Oops. Well, that's fine. We'll start on the screen then. Even though there's some really nice music on the main screen, I just accidentally clicked. Anyway, hello everybody, and welcome back to a brand new Let's Play. This is Paradise Killer. Um, and my name is Akiara. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hi, how's it going? How you doing? I don't remember how to start these things. I used to have like a script that was just in my head of just how to start things, but for some reason I've just forgotten entirely, like just completely entirely. So, maybe that's Elden Ring's fault. I spent like 2 or 3 months in Elden Ring, completely forgot everything else. Yeah, so this is Paradise Killer. I did decide to discontinue the Palworld series. Tis a bit of a shame. I was quite looking forward to enjoying that game, but I don't. So here we are. So Paradise Killer is an investigative kind of murder solvey thing where we are in an island paradise and there's going to be some deaths. Wait, maybe that's a spoiler. We're in a paradise and there's a killer. Spoilers. um so yeah, it's kind of in the same vein as Danganronpa, but hopefully, fingers crossed, with a better ending. Um so yeah, I don't really know anything else about it. There's a kooky cast of characters. I'm aware of that. And there seems to be a big emphasis on the music. The music in the main menu there was quite nice. I quite liked it. It was very chill. And also I noticed on the control scheme that by default, hitting right or left on the Xbox D-pad will change the track. That's usually a two-button job, like you'd hold L1 and then press left or right or whatever. So the fact that it's just literally just left or right. I mean, I suppose honestly, they don't even use X and Y. Like those buttons just don't exist. They're just not a thing in this game. So maybe they're just like, we were missing a lot of things on the control scheme. What should we put on the D-pad? Just next track, previous track. Fair enough. Okay, let's go with that. So, yeah, this should be a super chill time. It's a fairly short game, as far as I'm aware. I looked it up, and I think that the average is somewhere between 10 and 15 hours, something like that. So, like 3, 4 streams, something like that, which is kind of cool. I will take that. So, let's get started, shall we? Oh, before I begin though, but since this is the very first episode in this series, I will do my usual hi. My name is Akiara, and I'm on YouTube and Twitch. I stream simultaneously on both, so whichever one you prefer, you can catch me on either. I also have all the VODs on YouTube, so please feel free to check out all my stuff. I've been going for about 3 years now, so there's quite a few games to choose from. I'm sure you'll find something of interest in there. My personal favorite is the XCOM 2 playthrough, which was, yeah, that was pretty insane. There was a lot of crazy moments happened there, which is quite cool. So yeah. I also have a Discord, which you can find the link for down below, and I also have a Twitter, which you can also find the link for down below. Neither of those are of any use to anyone, as far as I can tell. But you could say hi, I suppose. Don't go on Twitter. Twitter sucks. But you can go on the Discord. It's all right. It's chill. Chill. It's freezing. It's Baltic. It is ice cold. It is negative 253 degrees Celsius. That is absolute zero, isn't it? I believe it's absolute zero. I could be wrong though, actually. I don't think I ever tried to memorize that number. So yeah, there's my stuff. Feel free, go check me out. Hi, also come back eventually. I miss you. Please. All right, let's get into this then, shall we? Welcome, investigator. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. Explore paradise in your own way and find your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Please tailor the experience to best suit your needs. Well, I am stupid. Does it account for that? Is there an idiocy slider? Paradise Killer does not autosave. You must use the save points on the island. Saving a record of your existence is free and easy and leads to a happier paradise. That's a great way of putting it up. The Syndicate created the first Paradise Island to worship their dead alien gods. Oh, Christ. Guided by leader Montserrat, the Syndicate attempt to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail. The islands die, and a new Paradise Island is born. The cycle repeats. So we are literally fighting ancient aliens. Got it. Good. Fantastic. Literal ancient aliens. Dead ancient aliens. Okay. By forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. And then the rituals bring in demons, and then the islands fail. Okay. Island Sequence 13. Ooh, my favorite number. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The island died. The citizens' slaughter ritual took place. Another Paradise Island failed. The cycle always repeats. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. Okay. That's an interesting sentence. Who the hell's Damned Harmony? Her sentence is eternal exile. Okay. Interesting. Lady Love dies, watched from exile. Lady Love dies, watched from exile in the idle lands, as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect. Until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth perfect 25. But before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. Okay, so Paradise is an actual person. Like Lady Love Dies is a person. Lady Love Dies... Wait. Wasn't Lady Love Dies the one who was killed? She wasn't the one who was exiled, was she? Oh, no, they just called... Oh, Lady Love was killed. And then... Lady Love was killed, and then the quote-unquote lead syndicate investigator was tricked into what, like saying that was the wrong person? Question: what happened to Palworld? Also, is this like Dank and Romper? Answer number 1. Palworld died. I took it behind the ranch and shot it in the head. Sorry about that. Oh wait, no, sorry. No, Palworld is fine. It's on a farm, upstate. It's fine. It lives a happy life. It has like 30 puppies. 30, yeah. And is this like Danganronpa? Yes, actually, it is very like Danganronpa. I'm pretty sure it was directly inspired by it. Hello, She-Man. Welcome to the stream. How you been? How you doing? So, hang on. Lady Love is killed. This lead syndicate investigator gets it wrong, which causes Island 13 to go down in flames. And then the lead syndicate investigator is then called Lady Love Dies. Interesting. So it's like Wolfgame, or the other name Compa, like most people in the Danganronpa community consider these fan games, even though they're slightly different. It's like Wolf Game. Wolf Game? Do you mean... What's it called? No, you can't possibly mean the Telltale Games one. What's the name of that? That would actually be a fantastic game to play on stream. What's the name of that? A Wolf Among Us. Right, you definitely can't mean that. That came out before Danganronpa? Probably. I think Danganronpa is like in the teens, and A Wolf Among Us was like like 2011 or something. There's a Wolf Game trilogy, but there's a Wolf Game game like Danganronpa. Only place I can reasonably find it is on a channel called Weeb News, where she watched the translated version. Interesting. Okay, never heard of it. I have no idea. Okay, so Perfect 25, but before they could complete it, Paradise was killed. So now we need to find the Paradise Killer. And I'm guessing Paradise is the name of a person, like Lady Love. Paradise. Oh shit. Okay, that loaded quickly. The Way of Blood Bar, 25th Island Sequence, Ash Street. So do we play as Lady Love Dies then? The crime to end all crimes. This blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called on her the exile. They needed to. Ooh. Okay. Lady Love Dies, 24th Island Sequence. Born at the longest tower, Britain in AD 1000 under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon. Kiss me to the moon. Da 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 da. So is this going to be like a mystery game where people are trapped in a building and forced to kill each other, or will it be like gross Ace Attorney? I have no idea. I have no clue. The Syndicate's lead investigator. After the Damned Harmony incident on Island 13, the Paradise Psycho unit was shut down, and Love Dies was exiled to the Idle Lands as punishment. Interesting. Okay. There's a lot of lore. This is very lore heavy.
Another day in exile.
Oh, voice acting. Okay. Another day in exile. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this. That's so weird that she talks sometimes. Okay, so we are playing as Lady Love Dies. I like how the crosshair in the center is a heart. That's quite funny to me. Let me... no, I'm okay. So... Oh, what's that? Pickup. Relic obtained. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of the Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo that was taken of me back on Island 13. Huh. Alright. Ooh, I heard somebody laughing. Days since you were exiled. 3,004,769. So that's roughly 100 years? No, 1,000 years? Three. Yeah, let's go with 1,000 years. No, that would be... No, that would be 300,000. A million... No, 100,000 years. 100,000 years, okay. You try getting an antagonist reveal, and then halfway through their big speech just starts showing up and you have to start reading again. It's better than Danganronpa in the spare time, where voice acting was only the thing for big moans, but then the voice acting will often cut off halfway through these big moans, and then they randomly have voice acting for random crap that doesn't matter. Ah, that just sounds like a game that wasn't finished yet. Okay, I have no idea what that is. I like the XXX tag on its ass. Alright. A portrait of me painted by Lydia before I was exiled. It's a pretty nice portrait. Is there anything else in here for me to poke at? Or do I have to go poke that weird thing's ass now? Oh, there was... By the way, can I just show this real quick? General. Mature contents. That's a thing in this game, apparently. I'm just gonna leave that off, though. We need to slide up the cricket's ass. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is, but I don't think I really want to know. Oh, it's not its ass. Wait, no, that's actually its junk. Okay. Lady Love dies! The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? Something's wrong. Don't make me repeat myself. I want to know what's wrong. Something is wrong, so what's wrong? The island was supposed to end. Something's wrong. You're damn right it is. While you've been exiled up here, all kinds of shit has happened down on the island. What kind of shit? The messed up kind. Real messed up. All kinds of messed up. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of the idle land and get back to work. Exile is over. Why is a demon in the idle lands? The name's Shinuth Jigath. You can call me Shinji. I'm just here to hang. I got no horse in this race. What race? Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm just here to watch the results play out. Does that mean nudity or does that mean not lots of swearing? Because I'm watching Kill la Kill and that abuses the in-universe censorship. I think it's both. Given his hands, I think are supposed to be like up yours, like hands, and they're like bleeped out like that. I think that this game baseline has a lot of, you know, everything. I'm finding mature content. I've watched people play Hunger and Fear and Hunger and Fear 2. There's so many enemies with that boss set, it's ridiculous. They'll turn into facehuggers and kill you. You can use Resurrection to give a giant an erection for the last time. Okay. Wow. That's kind of crazy. I'm just here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do. Some investigating. Some looking real hard. Some good thinking. Time to weave some truth, love dies. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Go get your laptop. You're going to need it. See you on the island. I have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I need to find my laptop. It must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. Okay, isn't this a laptop right over here? Oh no, that's just a picture frame. Okay, never mind. We're good. Do you know what I want to do, actually? I want to get rid of the voice acting. Voice volume. Goodbye. No more voice acting for you. Never. There you go. Oh, less frequent, rare, never, standard. Oh, okay. Well, just never. Whatever. I will do the voice acting here. I am the professional. Actually, I'm not a professional, but I'd like to be. Maybe the island only has 60 or 50 other people on it. Maybe. I feel like this isn't the protagonist. I feel like we're not gonna have a protagonist. It's because of this, like, Duncan Romper. She'll probably die and then we'll get a new protagonist. No, I'm pretty sure this is actually the main protagonist of the game. Although the fact that she's British is, a little bit disconcerting. I'm not entirely certain I like having a British girl leading me around by the nose. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the visuals in this game are kind of crazy. Like, genuinely kind of nuts. Ooh, what the hell is that? Really weird aesthetic. All these weird crystal... Are they supposed to be demons? Ooh. What is this? Dulled percolator obtained. Coffee doesn't taste the same if you're not working. True. I only have coffee when I'm working. Can I jump? Oh, not like that. Oh, I can crouch though. Okay. What else? I'm also technically a man, so it's foolproof strategy to be unfindable on the internet if you don't know what's between my legs. True. Very true. That's why I'm an anime boy. You can't find me if you don't know what my face looks like. In theory. Mature content's already getting to my head. Yeah. I'm British and technically a woman because of my pronoun. Ah, okay. Well-read book obtained. A well-read book about an ex-gangster that decided to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. I mean, I can imagine that's probably a reference to something, isn't it? It's a reference that entirely went over my head, but oh, okay. Why am I suddenly getting invaded by space invaders? Oh, there is a jump button. Why is it RB? Hang on a second. Before I do that, is there anything else around? I'm probably gonna need to open that. That's strange. Why is Starlight unlocked? Starlight's started unlocked. Interesting. 3 million days appear and now she's calling out to me. Starlight obtained. An investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did the dance of an investigation. Syndicate OS. Starlight, investigation assistant. Initializing, okay. OS check, good. Language database, yeah, okay. Welcome to Starlight, Lady Love Dies. May the silent goat... What was that about silent goat? Hold on, what? Did I just get a blessing for a silent goat to help me? A phone call from Judge is unexpected. Lady Love dies. Madness has overtaken the island. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born. Is this a prank? Leader Montserrat is dead. The council are dead. This is no joke. The investigation start. Who died? By the sounds of it, everyone. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. You need an investigator, and you're in luck. My diary's pretty empty today. Lady Love dies. I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island. Your exile is over. The prison doors are open. Judge, the barrier's still up. Starlight can dance her way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting for you. Lydia was the one who painted the portrait, isn't she? Dunker but the characters are smart poisons. The food. Happy New Year. Yep, that sounds about right. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is actually my first stream since the New Year. Happy New Year, everybody! Many happy returns. May old acquaintance be forgotten, never brought to mind. And so on and so forth. I don't know the rest of it. Time to breathe life back into paradise. Okay. Does that mean that she's just gonna have a lot of sex? And just give birth to a lot of babies? Is that what's gonna happen now? This isn't actually an investigation game. This is just, this is actually an arrow game. Palworld didn't make it through the party. No, Palworld was sus. A nightmare computer from the depths of space that uses a language born on a long-dead world. The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS. Well, you're using a laptop from 3 million days ago. I'm pretty sure you need an upgrade too, love. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down the components used in the symbols, but I need to work out how they are used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbol I need. I need to select components from the ones available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle. Okay. That's easy. Yeah, easy. Easy squeezy. Sounds similar to one of my, my main OC, which is kind of more interesting because technically she's had 3 of her kids with herself, 2 with her twin sister, and given birth to her mother. So, all right, that sounds like a personal fetish, but okay, sure, we'll go with that. Hieroglyphics takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane text class. Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to access. Okay, so you can basically go anywhere, but the rest of the syndicate are limited in where they can go. Interesting, okay. The data on the nightmare computers is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There will be more on the island that I can unlock. Judge said they need me down the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out the who, how, and why. Time to fall into a pit of crime. A leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. God, I cut off. What? She's definitely a celestial god of TFS. Return my fetish, but I don't know. Okay. What? Doing that day? I have no idea what you were doing that day. It sounds like you thought a lot about that. Anyway. Well, that's kind of pretty. That you can just see the entire island from up here. Also, what on earth is that thing? Actually, what on earth is that thing? Alright, look out below! Whee! Breathe life back into paradise. Oh yeah, getting funky now! Ooh, Paradise Killer. Indeed. I guess that makes us the Paradise Killer or something? Ooh. Hello. Use Nightmare Computer. Unable to interface. Required software not found. Please visit Starlight's inventory and install any pending updates. Missing Cosmos. Ooh. Lydia Daybreak. Judge said Lydia would be waiting for me. Time to find my ride. Access pending. Authorization from Judge. Inventory. No items to display. Okay. Population. Access pending. Okay. Oh. Timeline. Ooh, I like that. Map skins. Interesting. Inscribed in the surf is Starlight skin. Cool. And music. Oh, and a map. Very good. I love a good map. What's this? Desolation cell. A remote cell for the demonically possessed. Henry is currently incarcerated here. I talk about her mostly, but I had like 40 OCs. Fair enough. To be honest, I have quite a few OCs as well. Just like, I kind of, like, before I go to sleep, I like, try and put myself into, or put characters into, like stories and stuff I know. My favorite character I ever made was actually in Percy Jackson. But anyway, Marshall Barracks. The Barracks of the Gods Justice Marshals. Luxury apartments for members of the Syndicate. Lush gardens. HQ. The crime scene. The council building. The Palace of Carnage. Well, that's a hell of a name. Doom Jazz's yacht. Dr. Doom Jazz's luxury yacht. Okay, now I just feel like the next phase of the MCU is going to get very strange. Dr. Doom Jazz. Agrafield's workshop. Opulent Ziggurat, a large temple where most religious ceremonies are conducted. At the end of an island, all of the citizens are ritualistically slaughtered by the Syndicate in the temples, their psychic energy offered to the gods. Dead Zone. Henry allowed demons to flood into this area. Demons rot the fabric of the world. The area was sealed off to prevent the corruption spreading. Okay, and yet there's a beach. Alright. And citizen housing. Will the citizens stop killing themselves and each other if they have a better quality of life? Yes, probably. Yes, I'd hazard a guess that might be a decent idea. What the hell are you doing? Danchi. Danchis used to be aspirational apartment blocks. The bubble burst when citizens realized they are a cradle for unhappiness. Huh. Okay. Okay, quite a few things. Citizen apartments. Apartment blocks breed madness. People are too close to each other. Yeah, I'd go with that. Alright. Cool. What is that giant arrow? Pyramid, home of a god. Reality folding drive. Okay. Alright, so there's a lot of stuff on here. What was it? Upgrades, right? Yeah, there was an upgrade, like a Cosmos upgrade, that would have let me open that thing, but apparently not. Dead Nebula Beer. Doesn't that just sound cosmic? And here's our ride. Ooh. Okay. Blood Crystal, 1 obtained. A prized unit of currency used by the Syndicate. And they have a handy little sound signature. Me likey. Me likey. Hello, cardboard cutout of a human being. Can I actually make you 2-dimensional? There you go. There you go. I found the seams. I found the seams. Before you do... Oh, save point. Sure. Let's throw it in there. Saving complete. Sweet. Hello, Lydia Daybreak. Lydia, it's been too long. I'm glad you're back, LD. Well, I have no idea what to do with voices now. Lydia Daybreak, your oldest friend. Born in Moana Falls, Kenya, in AD 1001, under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. The Syndicate's ferry woman, responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in worship of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as a Titan killer, as she's... Okay, listen, guys. This isn't good, alright? This isn't good. You don't want to give me... You don't want to just throw a page worth of backstory just at my face, alright? You need to progress this stuff gradually, alright? Although, like... Honestly, you don't even need to tell me this stuff. What you need to do with this... Born in Moana Falls, Kenya. What you need to do with all this stuff is just throw it in the Starlight somewhere. Just have, like, you go to, like, you have a profile section, right? And it shows all the different characters. And it says, on the first screen, it says the relevant stuff, like, I don't know, like age, height, weight, where they were at the time of the murder, what their not what their backstory is, what their alibi is. You have that all front and center, but then you press a button and it literally goes to a tab called background, and then you have a giant thing. But like. Look, I refuse to read this. This just shouldn't be here. So, no. Yeah. Thanks, Starlight. Oh, yeah, and also it doesn't make any damn sense. They're supposed to be friends, aren't they? Lydia Daybreak, your oldest friend. Surely she would know all this shit, right? I mean, it's been 3 million days, I'll grant you that. But still, this, in-universe, this is just dumb. In universe, this is dumb, and as a gameplay concept, this is dumb. So I'm just going to ignore that bullshit for the rest of the characters, because it shouldn't be there. It's probably in the Starlight at some point. Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh? I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I miss? Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer. The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is a killer got into their building and took a knife to them. How are you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We needed you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. What was it you? Are you the killer? Can we wrap this up quickly? Straight into the investigating. Nah, I was partway through a drop-off at the Paradise Gates. You can check the logs. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup, call me on one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone for you in case you need to come back here. Alright, ferry woman reporting for duty. Time to ride, LD. Let's ride. Lydia Daybreak. Seatbelts on, LD. Oh wow, look at look out the window. Jeez, that is very Danganronpa, isn't it? How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now. Back in the game. Nostalgic the old days? Nah, don't care. Up to me to find out the truth. Criminal to catch a criminal. Investigator. An investigator to catch a criminal. I'm messing with you. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill the entire syndicate. No biggie. We don't have any investigators except you. No offense. None taken. I like your perfume, by the way. Aw, thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? Oh, wait, no. Sorry, wrong one. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially. It's nice. I'll have to get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. Okay, so she has her own special perfume that nobody else uses. Got it. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You getting the fire back? It never left. I was born to investigate. Go get him, LD. Alright. Honestly, the English voice right from the start has really thrown me off. Courthouse, 24th Island sequence. Does that mean that we'll actually be able to go to the 25th Island sequence? Maybe this is just the tutorial for the 25th? I don't know. What is this? Pick up. Sure. My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. Alright, I guess I can't pick that up just yet. But it's good that it's here. Hello, Judge. Good to see justice again. Oh, bloody hell, really? Everything forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believed so deeply in impartial justice that they scrubbed their ego and fused themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Now, you see, that one is fine. That makes sense, because it's not just exposition dump. It's, like, important to know. Starlight is helping you navigate through the sea of truth already. Indeed. Paradise requires power and sacrifice. Welcome back to the bloodstained paradise, Lady Love Dies. The investigator is here. Tell me about the crime. The council are dead. Our leader's gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Montserrat has been taken from us. The whole council were murdered at once. They gathered to birth the new island, our perfect new home, Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in our armor. If you're a murder junkie, that's quite the hit. What time? Midnight, the holy hour, the hour of weird, the hour of... Judge, I get it. All of the council were murdered last night at midnight. Do you have a suspect? It's a miracle. A mass murderer in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before. A decade ago, he came back. We found the knife in his hand, the council's blood in his stomach. In his stomach? The oppressed rise up, who'd have thought? Where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse, the brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Has anyone been in there? The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter. How did the killer get in? Wait. The council are protected by 4 holy... Only our leaders can open them. So how the hell is she supposed to get in? I suppose we're going to hack our way in, huh? But you think that the judge, who probably is, like, above the investigator, would be able to get in. Surely the judge has their own starlight or whatever it's called. How did the killer get in? Truth waits for you in the shadows. Truth hides behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first Holy Seal. 2 of the finest God Justice Marshals, stationed as guards, as sentinels. Okay, so the Holy Seals aren't seals necessarily. Because those are people. Alright. Both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils covered the suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demons inside him. Okay, so if you are certain that this guy is the one who killed them all, why am I here? It seems like you caught him dead to rights. So what am I doing here? But okay, I kind of get the idea behind what's going on a little bit, is that the Syndicate are actually very much like the Syndicate in the Hitman World of Assassination, which I haven't played on the channel, but that's because I played so much of it, like, personally. So there's no point. I know those maps back to front. So, although I think I was tempted to just do a playthrough of the story and just like mess around, but meh, whatever. So the Syndicate are like the elites, and Lady Love Dies is one of the Syndicate. So is the driver lady. I've forgotten her name already. But she's also a member of the Syndicate, and then there's citizens, and citizens. Well, they were in the apartment blocks, but then the citizens kept on trying to kill everybody, so then they made nicer houses for them. So they're kind of the slave class, and through trial and error, the slave classes are slowly being given more and more power and, well, not power, but luxuries in order to stop them from killing everyone. So this is a citizen that they found. He came back somehow. I like that I can scroll this up, by the way. I didn't mention that earlier, but I did show it earlier. I just kind of did it automatically, just because I wanted to scroll back up to see something. I like that I can do that. Okay. Those same sigils are daubed in the Marshal's blood at the entrance to the council building. If no one has been in the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? Good point. Also, if nobody's been in the crime scene, where did they find the citizen? With the knife and their blood in his stomach? Their work is done. A new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red slick knife and a belly full of the blood of the council members. In this instance, the answer to the terrifying equation is dreadful murder. How do you know that he has a belly full of blood? How do you know that? Where'd you get that information from? I just realized I really need to raise the music. Yeah, how do you know that there's blood in his stomach? What? I'm going to assume that there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder. None that have come forward. Why would someone decapitate the Syndicate now? Is it an interloper, a god, a desirer of power? Is it naked ambition played out with a knife in the penthouse? A power play, a sicko killing for kicks. The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. Excuse me. The balance has existed for millennia. Who's running the show now? I installed architect Carmelina as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee this new transition. Okay, suspect number 1, the one who has the most to benefit. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there is a further anomaly. Just one? You remember KHX. Our master craftsman. What about him? He is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. Interesting. This is doubly concerning, as he designed the second Holy Seal that protects the Council. Suspect. Oh, that's interesting that her model changes depending on which one I choose. Is he a potential killer? If you can track the right truth through the darkened forest of secrecy, you might be able to prove it. Lady Love dies. It's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. The island will not give up its secrets easily. What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony, they are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did this. Do you know what this guy's kind of reminding me of? The way he talks actually kind of reminds me of a Skaven from Total War, or from Warhammer. Well, I know them from Total War Warhammer. Yes, evidence, testimony, they're yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did this. Yes, we must. For the Warpstone! Crime cannot hide. Criminals always want to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight has the blood records of the Council. I've just updated Starlight with a blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. Blood sample obtained. Okay. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module. Wait, if you're linked to Starlight, then why can't you get into the thing? If we're going to get through the seals, why can't you get through them? But anyway, maybe we don't need Starlight to get through the seals. Who knows? Investigate, interrogate, find the gold evidence in the silt of the island. When you are ready, bring them to me, and we'll begin the trials. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present the truth to me. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to trial, and we will reveal the guilty together and obtain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you are ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when that climax will be. Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from you. When love dies, all that remains are the facts. What the hell does that supposed to mean? A jewel across the sun-drenched streets, between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Crime details received. 2352. Henry Division escapes from the Desolation Cell. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 was guarding him. 0. The Council are murdered. 003. Henry is found outside of the Council building by Akiko. The one who was guarding his cell. That's suspicious. Akiko informs witness... Who's witness? That Henry has been found and that the first seal guards are murdered. 005. Akiko confirms to witness that the holy seals are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. Okay. 006. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks the paradise gates. 032. Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelina as acting leader. Who's witness? 0316. Judge decrees that they will be bringing Lady Love Dies out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. 0331. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Love Dies to make contact. Crime details end. Alright, lots of notes. Blood sample obtained. A blood sample taken from Henry Division, the prime suspect of the council murder last night. Alright, can I take my gun? Hang on. I want a gun. Can I have a gun? I cannot have gun. No. Alright, blood crystals. No, I want this. So, potential leads. Return to judge to start the trials. Potential leads. What is the second holy seal? The answer should be somewhere within the council building. May I just say, duh. I need to find out what the third holy seal is. Should be deep within, and I need to examine of the two murdered guards that formed the first holy seal at the entrance to the council building. Okay, and the fourth holy seal is a mystery. How was the final barrier before the council's penthouse breached? Crimson Acid. Question about their suspicions. I should speak to Crimson. Okay. Yuri Knight. Okay. Looking forward to meeting her. Question about their suspicions. Question about their alibi. Lydia and Sam Daybreak. Question Lydia get Sam's alibi. Question Sam get Lydia's alibi. So they're gonna be the alibi for each other. Wait. Why is Sam a skeleton? I did see that character in, like, when I was getting the thumbnail. But I assumed that was just like some random demon that they put in there for a joke. But no, it's an actual character. Okay. And the witness to the end. Question about their alibi for last night. Question about their suspicions. Weird. The witness to the end. Oh, Grand Marshal Akiko 14. I definitely want to talk to her. Hey, Cybernetic Cicerus! Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Uranite is, unfortunately, undeserving of the name, to be honest. Not even a lesbian. Or a woman. No! I've been betrayed! This is the cake is a lie all over again. Sam Daybreak is a loving husband and also a red skeleton. Surprisingly, the two are related. Huh. Interesting. Okay, cool. So yeah, so the Syndicate aren't necessarily people. This kind of looks maybe like a cyborg, so maybe cyborg some stuff going on. Also, why does Crimson Acid have a goat head? Just want to point that out. I really want to talk to Akiko 14. Right now, she seems easily the most suspicious. Carmelina. Oh, and also Carmelina. The two of them seem the most suspicious. Carmelina because she gains from the deaths, because she actually got promoted. Akiko 14 because she was supposed to be guarding Marshall, and yet she found Marshall outside the council chambers after he quote-unquote escaped. So, fun fact, there's a Crimson Acid ergonomic mousepad in the physical collector's edition. Man, I really wish I'd gotten that edition. Alright, okay, now I'm looking forward to meeting Crimson Acid. Cool. Dr. Doom Jazz. Oh, hell yeah. That is one hell of a name. And Henry Division. What has Henry to say about last night? Why would a citizen want to kill the council? Why were the citizens releasing demons into the streets is a better question. KHX is apparently a Russian, or not, a Roman statue trad larper. Okay, good. Still available for purchase, surprisingly. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with a good time. Come on. Alright, so why does citizen want to kill the council? It's such a funny question. It really is. Like, they were literally killing everybody. There's demons in the streets. Hell, hang on. There's literally demons right over here because of Henry. What? And that's not even like a question. He just allowed demons in. Like, I don't know. Where are we? Why would the enslaved citizens want to do violence against their oppressors? I know, right? It's such a crazy concept. Have these people ever heard of Haiti by any chance? Alright, so we have questions. Just to go through the questions. Number 1, the seals. What is their deal? You can consider that 4 questions, but still. Question number 2. What's up with Akiko? Where was she, and why did she allow Marshall to escape? Carmelina is sus, but we don't have any specific questions for her. And KHX, where the hell is he? Those are the main questions right now, I think. Also, it's obviously probably not going to be Henry Division, who actually killed everybody. That's pretty clear, I'd say. That it's going to be somebody else. So, we'll see what he has to say, but I'm pretty sure he's a red herring. Honestly, the central conceit is also funny. There's been a mass murder. Sorry, no, not the 3,000 plus citizens being ritually slaughtered. That's normal. A handful of the ruling class were killed. No, not that Paradise Killer is making any sort of commentary on real-world power structures. Yeah. That's very true. Although, to be fair, yeah. I mean, it's making a commentary, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Because, like, if you think about it, just, like, last month, there was that guy who killed a CEO for a pharmaceutical corporation. And, like, people were kind of, egging him on, allegedly. Yes, allegedly killed in Minecraft. Right. People were kind of egging him on, and I feel like, and being like, yeah, good job, kind of thing. I feel like that was the prevalent thing, rather than anything else. So, I don't know. I don't think it's entirely accurate, but whatever. We'll see what the game does. We get case files on everybody. Now, you see, remember earlier on where it gave me that huge dump about where is she? About Lydia, the married ex-assassins. Oh, cool. They're like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, except probably, well, I was gonna say more. Actually, no. Yeah, more stable than Mr. and Mrs. Smith, given the fact that Brad and Angelina both split up. Like, they actually got a divorce. So, actually more. But yeah, remember how it gave me that huge exposition dump about Lydia and her backstory and where she was born and her time in the army and all this stuff? It literally has a thing here where it literally gives you their backstory. Like, why is that? Why was that there? Why did you tell me that bullshit? I just need to know what's over there, thanks. Lydia and Sam been stable for millennia. True. Fair enough. Lydia and Sam Daybreak. Oh, they're both called Daybreak. Okay, cool. And Yuri Nye. Shame. Could have been so great. The crime to end all crimes. KHX is missing unsorted evidence. Starlight has failed to classify the evidence contained here. Continue your investigation, leave no stone unturned. Okay, so if I find something, but I don't know what it has any evidence for, then it'll get sorted into these. Okay. So who's dad? Well, apparently Sam Daybreak over here, Mr. Skeleton. He's dad. Who's dead? Oh, okay. Who's dead is about how many people? Like a dozen people? It's literally a mass killing. So yeah. Lots of people are dead. Which probably is good for you, you you bloodthirsty son of a bitch. If you stumble into evidence that you can't link to a suspect or case, it gets sorted unsolved. Cool. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people are dead. Wait. Ai's Kuwami committed suicide. Well, she's just weird. Or he's just weird. Born in a remote area of India. Wait. Kuwami was born in India. Took his own life several years ago. It is unknown why. Well, that's not... If that's not foreshadowing, I don't know what is. After saving Doom Jazz from torture, the two chase after the newly formed syndicate as they made their way through Mesopotamia. What the fuck is going on? What is this game? Oh wait, hold on. Shit, hang on. There's a bunch of others. Wait, these moved to the next island. Grace is also dead. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot here. Wait, does it actually show? Yes, sign of beautiful specter. Brilliant. So that entire chunk of text we got earlier. Ugh, okay. I'm working out which members of the cast did it. Right now, my money is on Grand Marshal Akiko the 14th. Right now. She seems like the one who has the most chance of messing with Henry Division. But we'll see. Alright. I think we need an evidence rundown. Well, you don't have any evidence. We just started. Don't worry, you haven't missed much. Man's prehistory. What the... So suddenly, I go to this new screen, and then suddenly it's a history of the entire world, I guess. Good. 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 Yep. Great. Well, at least they actually have the pertinent stuff over here. Okay. Right, so I need to find... Oh, let's just leave. Let's just leave and see where we end up. We'll do the old, Danganronpa, try. Where we just leave and we go in a random direction and we see what happens. AR mode. Oh! Okay. That's actually quite cool. I quite like that. Alright. Oh! The weird cricket's back. Don't do too much and get a head out, and then I'll be back. There are some intro questions you can ask of Judge, but you gotta be careful to continue investigation, not accidentally start trials. Ooh, thank you for the tip. John, screw it. I'll do that. I'll actually do that right now, just so I don't forget. To help give you some background on what the fuck is going on and why. Yeah, I guess so. All right, talk to Judge. The investigator. Are you our savior as well? Is paradise worth saving? Are you ready to start the trial that will determine the fate of the syndicate? Have you found facts and crafted a truth? I am ready to work through this with you, Lady Loved Eyes. We shall examine your case files and cast a light upon the shadowy recesses where truth lies. Are you ready to begin the trials? Okay, no. Continue investigation. Still working on it, Judge. I am almost salivating for the trial. Oh, okay, that entirely changed his character in an instant. Come back when you are ready. Clarify. Leader Carmelina. Witnesses authority. Witnesses authority. Who's witness? What's that thing? Confused by me. The rest of the syndicate. Leader Carmelina. Judges they, them. No sex, no gender. Only justice. Only justice. Like Judge Dredd. Okay. Except they don't have what's his name? They don't have Carl Urban's magnificent jawline. Why did you make Architect the acting leader? Perfect 25 is her design, her vision. The syndicate has been mortally wounded. We cannot let the move to the new island suffer as well. The law forbids her to be on the council. Why? What? I have not forgotten her father's crimes. Oh, okay, never mind. She is a temporary leader. We will go to the new island, and she will step down. Any assurance on that? The marshals work for the council and the syndicate. They will ensure she steps down. The marshals? Isn't the name of the guy who went crazy and started killing people, wasn't his name Marshall? What? I hope you're right. I am almost salivating. Yeah, he really likes salivating. Witnesses authority. Doesn't witness to the end usually have authority at the end of an island? The remaining syndicate members are all submerged in the bubbling swamp of suspicion. This includes witness. You just took jurisdiction? I am impartial. My ego was scrubbed a long time ago. I am fused to this island. I cannot move from the Chamber of Justice. You and I are the only ones free of suspicion. You and I will understand the truths. I am almost salivating for the trial. Yeah, really like salivating. Oh, the alleged killer was Henry Division, not Marshall. Okay. Where have I heard Marshall? The rest of the syndicate. Where are the rest of the syndicate? Some made it out, ferried through the Paradise Gates to the new island. Yeah, I noticed that. Moved to the new island. The rest remain here, the gates sealed after the bloodbath. Are they suspects as well? It is possible that they set a conspiracy in motion before they left. I doubt it, though. Criminals always return to the scene of the crime. They insert themselves in the narrative. They need to know. The rest of the syndicate are on the new island. The gates are sealed. They can't come back. They cannot revisit. Okay, so there's two things wrong with that. Number one, you're wrong. Criminals don't always return to the scene of the crime because they know that that is... So long as they aren't completely deluded, they understand that that is a trope, and they will literally go out of their way to avoid the trope. Unless they are so completely out there and deluded that they have no idea what the hell's real and what's not anymore. In which case, then yeah, maybe. But they don't always return to the scene of the crime. And second is that they would... Let's just assume, right? Let's just go back a little bit. And we assume that they did commit this conspiracy. That there was a conspiracy and one of them wanted to kill. Alright? Why wouldn't they have known? Like, no, hang on. I'm coming at this slightly the wrong way. How could the syndicate members who are on the new island have known that they would have been able to go to the new island afterwards? Even if he's right, and they wouldn't have done it because they would have needed to go back to the scene of the crime, then they would probably have assumed that if these murders took place, then they would still be able to go back to the scene of the crime. Like, if they were the killer. Like, there's no reason for them to have assumed that they would have made it to the new island. And also, hang on. How did they survive? If they did survive... Wait, these are syndicate... So, these are syndicate members, right? So, aren't these the ones that are in charge of creating the new island? Which means that they would have been in the exact same chamber as the ones who died. So then they would have been witnesses. They would have seen what happened. Which would mean that if they were there and they saw what happened and they still ran away, they're the prime suspects. Only the counselor in the council chambers. Ah, okay. So the syndicate, like Lady Love dies and yeah. They stayed behind. Okay. Well, not Lady Love dies. She's in exile, but you know what I mean. Okay. Well, that still makes sense, but my original two problems are still there. There's no reason for the council members to just assume in the death of There's no reason for the syndicate members to assume that in the death of the council, the syndicate members will just be ferried to the next island. There's no reason for them to assume that. Yeah. Anyway, gates are sealed. They can't come back. They cannot revisit. Can I go to them and shoot one of them in the head? Because that's kind of what I feel like doing right now. I see. They can't exert influence from the new island or keep tabs on the investigation. If you commit the crime to end all crimes, you need to know how it is playing out. No, you don't. What? So long as you, like, if you commit a crime, you commit it for a purpose. You commit it for a reason. It's not just a, I want to see what happens type deal. You do it because you want something specific to happen. So if these syndicate members killed the council, like, I can very easily come up with the idea that those syndicate members killed the council so that they would then be able to make a new council on the next island. They don't need to look at shit. As long as they actually know that the council are dead and they can safely make a new council, they don't need to see anything. Okay, whatever. In fairness, you might want to know how the aftermath is unfolding. If you don't want whoever was left behind coming through the paradise gates, guns blazing. I mean, nah, I disagree. If you're that ballsy, if you are that, like, gung-ho, that you and a couple of your buddies went into the council chambers and ritually and killed with knives, stabbed to death, a dozen people, a dozen leaders of your community, if you're that gung-ho and that crazy, then you've probably got the balls to just walk away and let the fire burn. Probably. I mean, that's probably the smartest thing to do. If you stick around, you might, make a mistake. You might tell a lie that can be easily disproven. Literally just walking away, like, I'll tell you a very easy thing to check. Well, no, that's probably the wrong way for me to put it. But let me tell you this, right? It's a very simple fact. If you want to murder someone, you need to do 3 things. Number 1, make it someone you have never met before in your entire life. Number 2, do it somewhere that is just anywhere. A street, a back alley, a park, somewhere just nothing to do with you, nothing to do with them, just anywhere that isn't important. And number 3, do it quickly. Do it, get out of there. If you just stab someone in the throat and just take the knife, put it in your pocket, walk away. That's the easiest way to commit a crime. Sticking around, trying to fool the investigators, trying to get one up on the cops, that's for amateurs. That's for amateurs, and I feel like you might appreciate the VN of the Devil and its free demo. Maybe. It sounds kind of cool. So yeah, no, I don't know. This seems silly, but I suppose it's just the game it's just the game hand waving away why there's so few Syndicate members. Like, that's what this is. They didn't want to design a cast of 100 Syndicate members, which would just end up confusing the player anyway. It's just their excuse, and I'm reading too much into it. I'm sorry. We'll continue on. Focus on the suspects here. If a conspiracy was initiated by someone who has left, a co-conspirator will be on this island. You don't know that! There is no reason for a co-conspirator to stick around. You will reveal the truth through them. I am almost salivating. Dude really likes salivating. Why me? I nearly allowed damned Harmony to wipe us out. You don't get exiled for a misdemeanor. You were the victim, not the criminal. The Syndicate is wrong to punish those that smell the rose of a god's deception. The gods are insidious, slithering into your mind. Corruption by an astral deity is not consensual. You're the only one to have ever said that. I was bound by Montserrat and the Council all those millennia ago. Now I can make it up to you. Thank you, Judge. I am almost salivating. I'm almost salivating. I think you need to work on your I think you need to see a doctor about your excess saliva issues. It seems like it's probably a bit of a problem for you. All right. Whee. I forgot this game has a jump on. Okay, so was anything interesting said? Of the Devil has you play a public defense attorney in a cyberpunk dystopia where the mass surveillance leads to an absurd conviction rate. The protagonist loves gambling and is very normal. She understands the points you are making. Cool. Very, very cool. Huh. Of the Devil. Do you know what? Hang on. Oh, sorry. The sound is going to go away. Excuse that for a moment. Let me just say... Of the Devil. Let me just look that up real quick. It is free. Episode 0. Of the Devil. Immerse yourself in neon, smoke, and high-stakes legal gambles as a defense attorney with uniquely killer insights in this diabolically stylish visual novel adventure game. Actually, hang on a second. Let me do this one instead. Department of the Devil. Huh. Sounds kind of cool. Smoke him if you got him. Okay. I really like the style. The style is really cool. It kind of reminds me of Ace Attorney mixed with Persona 5. That's pretty nice. Huh. Okay. I'm going to put that on my wish list. Yeah. And I'll come back to it when it's fully released. Cool. Thanks for the Thanks for the recommendation. Really appreciate it. The visual side is incredible. Yeah, it looks great. It genuinely looks great. This place is renders and looks like a first-person shooter on the DS. Yeah. I kind of get the feeling that I am able to walk anywhere, though. It's not... I kind of get the feeling that it's not very limited in where I can actually go. By the way, let me make sure to... because I feel like the audio is very low. We'll put it up to 40, I think. Is that a little bit too high? No, that should be fine. Return to Twitch. You've returned to the promised land. Hey, Shinji. A moment of your time. What? What now? Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on an island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you. I really do. Skip to the end. You know the blood crystals. That currency you guys are so precious about. I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving. Correct, you mean stole. Sounds like you stole a lot of people's money. Not people, rich people. Screw them, soulless bastards. Anyway, you'll need some currency to make it through this. Grease the wheels and all that. Knowing this guy's designer, wouldn't be surprised if we end up having a kid with this guy. What? What? Base Shinji. Alright, I'm not really an anarchist, I'm afraid. I mean, rich people are still people, I'm afraid. Anyway, you'll need some currency. Point is, I've scattered the blood crystals around the island for you to find. A little game, a bit of fun, a little fountain game. You need currency, right? Bribe a secret out of someone here, bottle of whiskey there, you know? You and I have very different definitions of fun. Potatoes, tomatoes. That's not right. Catch you later. Oh. We sure Shinji's still alive. Mature content only allows swearing, by the way. Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Mature content only allows swearing. So if I put on mature content, they'll start swearing? But I'm worried about that sticker. I'm worried about the sticker at his groin. I really... Nah, sorry, I ain't doing that. A blood crystal. I'm not risking that. You will not see Shinji's multiple dicks. Multiple! I didn't realize he had multiple. But, no, it's fine. Swearing isn't that much of a big deal, I'm afraid. Unlock fast travel. Spend 1 blood crystal to unlock travel to and from this point. Unlock now for a free Starlight skin. I should probably do that. Getting back here quickly would probably be a fairly handy thing. Yep. Oh, by the way, the moon. For some reason, the moon was a very big thing on the... Oh, symbols of justice. Starlight skin obtained. Justice. Okay. It's not on. Henry is unfortunately deprived of his best voice lines. Well, to be fair, I'm not actually using the voices anyway. I will be the voice actor in this scenario. No one else. What is... Okay. I thought that was something important. It really is not. This game's style is weird. I'm going to go and Google this design. Oh, yes. Google it. Uh-huh. I see what you mean. Oh, I have a flashlight. Cool. So you guys are down there. 50 meters. You're up there. Yeah, that's you. Oh, and the bodies are over there. Alright. Well, I'm right beside some bros. So let's go meet the bros. 27 meters. I see him. How do I get to him? Drinks cost blood crystals. Should I use this machine? Cold refreshing drinks or walk away? Nah, we'll walk away. I only have the one. I don't know what it'll be important for. Ooh, but I did find a new one. Boop. And I saw something... Ooh, what's this? The goddess Blood Dancer. She gifted technology to many races and is an astral engineer without equal. She has no interest in ethics, and her experiments have caused genocides across entire planets. Great! Oh right, this game is about ancient aliens, isn't it? I almost forgot about that. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here. New music file added. Yeah, music is a big thing in this game. Which is kind of cool. I am okay with this. Maybe. Hang on a second. Come on, get up, get up. There you go. This isn't gonna work, is it? Ah, that was close. Okay. Use elevator. No, not that. This. Well, there's them over there. Sure. Let's go over there. Ooh. The birthplace of the gods. A hellish maelstrom of frighteningly antique space. Frighteningly antique. I've never heard something be described as frighteningly antique before. Honestly, kind of based. I kind of like it. Damned harmony, the god that deceived me. That crown landed me in exile and cost me my career and husband. This is my chance to right the wrongs. Huh. So is her husband in this game still, or... Oh, what can I? Cool. More of them. I think they're... Yeah, just around there. Wait, is... Oh, it's because I'm close to the speaker. Right, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, okay. So I think that the two are somewhere around here. Ooh. The gods formed an elite guard retinue with these creatures from Mars. They are fiercely loyal and revered, just as much as the gods themselves. Okay. This really is just Ancient Aliens, the video game, huh? I'm kind of down. Investigate scene. What is this? Initializing vision engine. Investigating Dr. Doom Jazz Clinic. Vampiric murder report. A confidential report about victims of vampiric attacks. Okay. I can't actually do anything else here. Okay. Maybe we'll come back to that later. This is a classified report about vampiric murders on the island. 5 victims killed by what appeared to be a vampire. The last victim was found on the beach and was the only one to have any trace of the perpetrator's saliva on them. The Pope was ID'd and arrested by the marshals, a citizen. Oh, is that what marshals is? Marshals are actual marshals. Okay. Alright, now I feel dumb. So what fucking vampires now? Yeah, this game kind of throws everything at the wall and just hopes the spaghetti sticks, huh? Well, so far it's interesting at least, if not batshit insane. The cause of vampirism was unknown. Victims of vampiric attacks. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll get back to that at some point, maybe. What on earth? It looks like I can insert something into the slots on this mural. Can you? Well, there are those round things. Is that what you mean? Maybe. Ooh. But a red crest. A red crest found in the Syndicate HQ. It looks like it will fit into something. What's next? Are we going to be convicting Frosty the Snowman of tax evasion? Looks like I need more to complete. Okay. Maybe I'll get around to that. I don't know. I'm not really a tax evasion kind of guy. I'm kind of gal. I think we're more of a murder kind of gal. So unless Frosty killed Jack Frost for plagiarism or something, I don't think we're gonna be doing that. Lost Pain. He escaped to the moon's dark side during the Great Betrayal. He is trying to drain the moon's power to complete his resurrection. We need to deal with him before that happens. This game is insane. Oh, it's the wall. It fits in the wall. Yeah. This game is absolutely nuts. Like, I dig it. I'm here for it. Oh, hi. Hello. How would you do it? Do what? Murder the council. Kill Paradise. All that. Clinical gun, savage knife. Gun, obviously. A gun. A gun? Yeah, just walk in, bullet in each head. You stop. You asked. Whatever. Laters. Yeah. I mean, a knife would also work. You just need to stab them in the throat, and it'll probably work. Ooh. Found you. Thank ya. And yeah, another crest. I wonder how many of these crests are there? I think I may make a game with my OC Law, but more likely just comic series. I'd love to see you check it out because when I decide to make it, because I need to learn to draw first. Well, I can draw, but it looks like shit. I have tried to learn to draw so many times, but I lack the self-confidence to commit to it, because I see my unfinished drawings, I see my attempts, and I can see what's wrong with them, but I don't know how to fix it. And it's like, bollocks, I suck at this. Let's leave it. Leader Montserrat, may the silent goat always walk. I saw a silent goat earlier. I didn't know what the hell they said because it cut out, but why a silent goat? The last time I saw Montserrat was when I was exiled 3 million days ago. Exile trial, island sequence 13. Oh shit! I just walked into a flashback. The crime you committed is severe. Your actions could have ended the syndicate. You let yourself be deceived by damned harmony. The god used you to enact a plot against us, threatening our holy mission and endangering the rest of the holy cosmic pantheon. I cannot believe you, of all people, let this happen. It breaks my heart. You served us so well and for so long. Do you have anything to say? Those deceived by gods are victims, not criminals. Victims? I did not willingly embrace damned harmony. Gods deceive you by manipulating your psyche. They can only do that if they find a weakness. You should have no weakness. You were the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. You were supposed to protect us against these dangers. Oh yeah, by the way, I should also mention, next up on Paradise Killer, can we determine who killed this random bird? Is it the god of the moon who is storing the power in their testicles to destroy the universe, or is it the cat that's part robot and has an eye? Yeah, sounds about right. I do also want to point out that it is extremely coincidental, don't you think, that that one member of the Psycho Unit was manipulated that one time and made a mistake, and the entire Psycho Unit, which is, I think, supposed to be like an investigative unit, was shut down. Just kind of a coincidence, don't you think? This guy has a fancy hollowed out can of beans. True, that is definitely a hollowed out can of beans. You failed us. Your sentence is exile. You will be sent to the Idle Lands for the rest of your eternal life. The Paradise Psycho Unit will be disbanded. Goodbye, Lady Love Dies. We will never meet again. Well, you got that bit right. Yeah, I think he's sus. I think he's sus AF. I don't remember what happened to him. No, he died last night, didn't he? He died at midnight last night. Hi, you're probably one of the people I need to talk to. Or at the very least, you're guarding one of the people I need to talk to. But before I do that, I just want to wander over here a little bit. Oh, no, I thought I saw... Huh. I thought I saw something to pick up. Yeah, we'll go talk to you. Hello, Marshal Guard. Halt! What do you want, freak? To see Carmelina. Is she expecting you? I'd hope so. She should know the investigator is on the island. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 already has the suspect in custody. The crime is solved. Let's not do this. Just take me to see Carmelina. Whatever, freak. She waits in the throne room. Thanks for that, freak. You know, knowing this game, that's not even an argument. Hell, you sussy's dead. A magic laxative that would keep him alive. Yep. I would not be surprised. I think that all these people are basically gods. Is kind of what I'm getting. Like, there are gods that, like, live in pyramids or whatever. But then I think these guys are also gods of a way. I mean, they are, like, immortal anyway, so... This is Snake Woman, but they fail to make it hot, which is ridiculous. How do you fail to make a Naga hot? I never understood the appeal. I never understood the appeal. I have never wished to suckle on Snake Lady titties, I'm afraid. But maybe I'm the weird one, who knows? Lady Love dies. Architect Carmelina. Yeah, no, I'm not listening to this, I don't care. No, this is dumb. I hate it. Exile wasn't permanent for the investigation freak or her little computer. If the Syndicate needs me, I answer. This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Montserrat to an act of savagery is a loss all of us in the Syndicate will struggle to overcome. Promotion? Vengeance? No, I want to ask about the promotion, because that's the thing that's sussing me the most on her. It worked out okay for you. You got the drone. A temporary measure ordered by your new master. A new council will be assembled on the next island. Why did Judge choose you to assume the role of leader? Excuse me. I swear to fuck, that dog's a cyborg or a wooden in a costume. Yeah, that dog don't seem real. Temporary leader, don't forget that. The law still stands. I'm a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind me. That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on the throne. You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I'm the architect. I will see us to the new island and then step aside. Any guarantee of that? Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the law is carried out. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. So what you need then, what Carmelina needs, is to have a council which unanimously wants to reinstate her. And then, well, if they want to, and then she just needs puppets. She needs a council of puppets. So how better to do that than to kill the old council? She is so dying, chapter 3. I don't think it's a father's law kind of means she can't get on the throne. So it would really be the point unless she's trying to make the island in her image. I feel like she could be a problem for someone else, though. I don't know. I don't think that it is her, because she's too obvious. Her motive is too obvious. But she does have a motive. If she can just kill the entire council, get a council of her puppets, her bitches on the throne, then they can overturn it and make her the leader. And vote her into leadership. So, yeah. I am an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art. I hope you can close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody. Did you see the dog? The dog got feral there for a second. Deferential? No. I ain't deferential to anything. Not a chance. Read alleged. Alleged murderer. Do not ignore the evidence to find a truth that isn't there. I'm here to hunt the truths that haunt this island, no matter which truth you may cling to. Believe what you want. Investigator, can I help you with anything? Oh shit, can I be of assistance? Fucking dog, man, I know. Hang out. Wait, I can just hang out with these people? Alright. Suspicions. Knowledge of last night, Can I ask both, or do I have to make a choice? I'm more interested in her knowledge of last night rather than her suspicions.
Architect, do you know about the crime last night? Only what we are told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis meeting. Henry broke free and murdered the council. Why would a citizen have enough motive and the ability to kill the council, breaching all of the holy seals?
What? That's poorly written. That's not good. I think it's one, don't start questioning people early. That's how you get murdered. Oh, I've got a question. I'm putting my thumb into each of these people's eyes. Exactly, unless they're fucking god or something. Who fucking knows? What happened to the vampire? I don't know. We'll get back to the vampire. Why would a citizen have enough motive and the ability to kill the council, breaching all of the holy seals? That's not well worded. But anyway.
That's not for me to question. I'm surprised there's any question at all.
Well, you are the architect, are you not? You designed Perfect 25. Did you also design the 24th island? If you're the architect. So, if anybody knows about the seals, it's you. If anybody knows how to break out of the prison, it's you. This is actually a perfectly reasonable question to ask you.
So you believe he did it? Of course, and so should you. You're a disgrace. Finish this quickly, and maybe the next council will look favorably on you.
Oh, did you notice that? She's already speaking for the next council. Even though she says that the next council will just take over from her. Interesting. Interesting. You could have easily just designed a secret tunnel somewhere. Absolutely she could. But alright, so Carmelina is pretty sus. Good to know.
Can you think of anyone that would want to strike against the council? Asking such a thing is dreadful, investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to be executed. All of us are loyal members of the syndicate. I can't think of anyone that would commit a crime like this.
No, shock, no suspicions. We already talked about her motive, so let's see what we can get about her suspicions.
You have no reason to suspect anyone in the syndicate at all. Why would I? Perfect 25 is coming and we are on the verge of a new era. The future was bright for the syndicate before last night happened.
Alright. Imagine we just get it right immediately. We might. Your alibi.
Where were you last night? Visiting witness. His role is to oversee the end of an island. The last moments are best enjoyed with an old friend. Do you often visit witness? Not in recent times. Our paths diverged.
Not in recent times. Our paths diverged. Wait, suspicious? I mean, both of these mean the same thing. We should probably go and find this so we can get info off of him. We'll talk to everybody. Don't worry. Last night.
Then why last night? For so long he has been integral to my art. Every island has failed, and he has borne witness to the end of each one. This may be the last time an island ends. If Island 25 is perfect, there will be no more endings to watch. I wanted to say goodbye to old art. What time did you arrive? About 9 p.m. The logs in his apartment should be able to confirm that.
New notes added? Okay.
I'll make sure I check them. I'll save you a question as well. I left when Judge summoned us for a crisis meeting, sometime after midnight.
Okay. Case file work has not been carried out for 3 million days. Please review the following information. All obtained evidence is stored in Starlight. Case files are opened automatically as you find evidence. Starlight will link each piece of evidence to the relevant suspect in each case file. Starlight will also update evidence as new facts are discovered. Starlight is limited to tracking and categorization. The investigator must use their intuition and reasoning to define the truths. Since this is the first piece of evidence you have acquired, Starlight will now display how the evidence is categorized. This is the only time this flow will be displayed. If you wish to see this flow every time you acquire evidence, please enable the evidence flow in the options menu. Okay. So that put into alibi. Alibi breakers. Interesting. No further evidence to process. Okay. So if I come here... Oh, okay. It says on the right. Carmelina went to visit witnesses in his apartment. She stayed until they were summoned by judge for a crisis meeting. She said she arrived there at about 9 p.m. Okay. Huh. If he agrees with her story, that would mean that she has an alibi. Indeed, that is how alibis work. We will see.
What do you know about KHX's disappearance? It's a mystery. I do hope nothing bad has happened to him. We always enjoyed talking. When did you last see him? A couple of weeks ago. My schedule became hectic as we closed down the island.
Huh. Alright. Do you want to hang out?
Can I ask you something, Architect? What's your dog's name? Platinum. When did you get him? This island a few years ago. During an abduction operation, a stray followed the marshals back.
Dog person.
I never had you down as a dog person. I thought you'd be more into cats. I wanted a companion that doesn't talk. Cats are fine, but I see too much of myself in them.
Fair. We need Cosmic Kiryu. He'll help. He'll just beat the shit out of them until they confess. We'll just go full Danganronpa mode on them. Beat them over the head with the lamp in the interrogation room. No, honestly, Kiryu is actually smarter than you think he is. He's actually pretty good at seeing through people and seeing through their lies. I think it's because he's so straightforward. He's so honest that you can't really lie to him.
Can I pet him? If you must. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Can you help me sniff out the murderer? Can I help you with anything else, investigator? I'm busy.
Aw, relationship increase. Well, hey, if you make friends with the person's dog, you'll make friends with the owner too. I know that if somebody was friendly with my dog, I'd be friendly with them. That's true.
May the silent goat walk with you. And may you reach the moon.
Right, the moon. I forgot to mention that. So on the main screen, on the main menu screen, the moon is very obvious on that screen. So I'm thinking that the moon actually has I think that the moon has a lot of importance to this story in this world. Hey, would you look at that? But I don't know what it could be. We do know that there is a demon on the other side of the moon, sucking the moon's power, so we're gonna have to deal with him eventually, maybe, but I don't know. Imagine if the goat is just actually a fucking goat. It probably is. There is, in Norse mythology, Thor's chariot is pulled by screaming goats. It's kind of interesting.
What's up with the birds on this island? The island is waiting to die. Our reality is broken. And that makes the birds fly backwards? That's messed up. Can't say I'm a fan. A fan of what? This whole pocket of reality you've got going on. Thanks for your input. Always a pleasure.
Then you just burst into flame. I hope that hurts. At least a little bit. Can I get up onto the rafters? I did see the thing over there. Can I get up there somehow? No? No. Oh, no. Yeah, I see you. I can't get you, but I see you. Can I get it from down here? No? No. Alright. Investigate scene. Ooh, hello. Eh. Eh. No. Fine. What's this then? Initializing vision engine. Will we actually see murderers get executed? And also, is this game chapter based? I don't think it is. I don't think it's chapter based. I think it's just the one murder that you need to solve. I think. I don't know. Although there is other stuff. There is also the missing syndicate member. KHX, which we probably need to solve as well. I don't know if the two are connected, but yeah. Chronicle of Silent Goat. A tome detailing the first god to speak to us, Silent Goat. Known as the... Wait, the first god to speak to you was Silent Goat? What? The first god to speak to you was Silent Goat. He should probably have been called Talkative Goat then. Palworld didn't make it through the 2025 party. That is true. That is true. Yeah. I think it was actually New Year's Eve, wasn't it? It was New Year's Eve was the last Palworld stream. And then just it drank too much at the party. What can you say? Known as the Holy Catalyst, or the First, during the Great Betrayal he was captured outside Mahoda Ending in India and tortured in the Crystal Caves. He gifted the Syndicate his dying power, allowing us to start the island sequences. No, seriously though, why did you stop playing Palworld? Because it is boring. It takes way too long to achieve anything, and it's just simply not finished. Like, I was making the joke basically every hour. This game is in early access. Don't worry, guys. This game is in early access. I was saying that as a joke basically every hour. It wasn't funny. Like, there's so many things wrong with the game. No, I wanted to love it. Honestly, I wanted to love it as much as I love Pokemon. But it's just not done, and it's just so boring and so tedious. Nah. Hopefully it'll get better as when it comes out of early access, and maybe I'll go back to streaming again once it is out of early access. But it's just not for me. I don't have the patience to spend an hour just making ammunition. I'm sorry, I don't. I really don't. The Verses of Crying Grudge. A handwritten book about Crying Grudge. The god was captured by the Persian army during the Great Betrayal. The near-dead god was paraded around the country and displayed above the palace in Shushatra Zero. The tears of the god fertilized the ground, and the city became a sea of lilies. The Syndicate rescued Crying Grudge and burned the city to the ground. The weakened god slumbers in a holy pyramid on each island, slowly regaining his strength. Okay. Library Vault Records. This terminal shows the records of who accessed the library vaults. That could be useful. The vault includes rare or forbidden books, mostly from before the Great Betrayal in our prehistory, or from dreadful cultures on terrifying planets. The most dangerous books in here are grimoires on demonology. The harrowing tome, Dressed in Red, is a particularly dangerous and forbidden text. According to the records, a number of people access the vault over the course of the island, but the name that stands out is Yuri Knight. What was he doing in the vault? He accessed it several times, but mostly about 10 years ago. I noticed in the timeline thing that something did happen 10 years ago. I need to check that again. Also, the harrowing tome Dressed in Red. I wonder if that's actually a reference to I think it was Edgar Allan Poe. He wrote a short story that was based around... what was it called? The Red Death or something? I wonder if it's a reference to him. It might be. Basically, everything is a reference to either Shakespeare, the Bible, or Edgar Allan Poe. Or what's the other one? The Irish guy, James Joyce. There's a lot of references to James Joyce as well. The Syndicate Library, all of history recorded, especially the parts struck from the history of the real world. Henry's possession a decade ago is worth looking into. It's not unusual for a citizen to try communing with the gods, but if someone wanted a scapegoat, there are books in here that would help. The Restricted Vault contains ancient texts, forbidden grimoires, and harrowing cosmic secrets. Some of those forbidden grimoires deal in demonology, performing rituals and summonings. All the good stuff for a curious mind looking to break the law. The library records show that Yuri accessed the Restricted Vault multiple times over the years. Alright. None of the dates Yuri accessed the Restricted Vault stand out, except for a cluster of visits a decade ago. Henry caused the demonic invasion a decade ago,
by performing an illegal ritual. Did he get that ritual from one of these towns?
Okay, so... Nope, wrong one. So that was the thing that happened. Henry's demonic possession. Okay, so now we have a third crime. We have the crime to end all crimes. We have KHX is missing. And we have Henry's demonic possession. Did Yuri take these from the library? Huh. And then we see all the rest. Okay. So, what happened to the... What happened to the vampire? What happened to the vampire? I thought that the vampire was going to go into unsorted evidence, but no. Just kind of didn't. Is it in the timeline? So 1 day ago, preparations have been completed. 10 years ago, demonic corruption incident. Henry Division illegally communicates with the gods and is possessed by a demon of unknown origin. Henry murders his mother, and during his arrest, he also kills the Syndicate's exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. Demonic corruption taints the island. Paradise Island 24 is condemned. Preparations are made for the birth of Paradise Island Sequence 25, nicknamed Perfect 25. Alright, so what happened to the vampires? I don't know. I have no idea what happened to the vampires. I have missed some... I'm missing some vampires now. Alright, good to know. So... Verify that Carmelina was with the witness to the end at the time of the murder. I should ask witness about Carmelina's alibi. She was with him, apparently. Alright. I guess we're on the way, then. So, there is going to be multiple things, I suppose. Multiple different cases. It's not just the main case. But I suppose it's kind of up to us. We just need to solve the main case. And then any side cases are completely optional. Okay. Okie dokie. Is there anything over here? No. This music's so funky. I do like it. I do quite like it, quite a bit. Oh yeah, that's that. So, next up, I suppose, is those guys over there. So I suppose we'll wander over that way. Island Sequence 01. Memento obtained. First island sequence. Our blessed island plan was formed. Ezekiel forms the council to lead us into new island sequences. Is this another flashback? No? Okay. Never mind. I guess we can't be having flashbacks all the time. It would honestly be quite irritating. What is this? Oh, it's another music one. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Ooh. Okay. I don't mind a little bit more ambiance. Although it is a bit of a waste of water. But, I mean, the entire island is going to be destroyed soon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hat. Alright, so we're going over there, yeah? Yeah. Alright, let's do that. What was beeping just there? What is that? What's that? Oh, is it that thing? Hang on a second. Baby, baby. Is it this? Ah! Sure, I'll just unlock all of the fast travel when I find it. Why not? And I'll save whenever I see it as well. It'd probably be useful. Starlight skin obtained. Cool. At some point I'll probably figure that out. Ooh. It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. Bloodlet and donate a blood crystal. Sure.
May the silent goat walk with me.
Okay, I just peed blood. I'm not entirely certain I like that. Damned Harmony. Carving obtained. A carving about the god Damned Harmony. Escaped to the cosmos as his mountain fortress was besieged in Bosnia. The alabaster citadel was demolished around him as he finished the ritual to escape. He drifted for millennia before latching on to a comet at the outer reaches of our solar system. He drifted again, missing the formation of the Syndicate, until the comet drifted closer to Earth. He learned of the Syndicate and deceived. Lady Love dies. Okay. This lore is absolutely batshit. Moonlight Petal, a goddess that's an expert in terraforming, built a labyrinth in a dead star. In a dead star. Alright. During the Great Betrayal, she was killed in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is buried deep within the Russian catacombs and guarded by custodians. Yeah, the lore of this game is absolutely insane. It is completely out there. It is gone. Gone, man. Solid gone. Alright. And hello. Island sequence 02 memento obtained. Second island sequence, a dreadful time. We learn of the demons in the stars, and they come for us. Well, I'd come for you too. Don't take that out of context. Or maybe do. Anyway. Ooh. Nightmare computer. Oh, can I actually do this yet? Oh, I can. These nightmare computers can log activity in an area. They're normally set up to see who has passed through a door or accessed the system. If I can use Starlight to help me gain access, then I might be able to gain some evidence. Alright, Starlight, let's get to work. Okay, so you need, this, yes. And then we need, no. Wait, no, that's even the wrong thing. Yeah. Can I? Worship? No, I just have goat. Wait, wait. No, that really seems like the wrong thing. Yeah, no, it is. This? Oh, I need to do individual. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. So, let's go with the ear. The face. Then another horn. Another ear, and the last bit of the face is wow. Cool. Now do basically the exact same thing again. More or less. Did these unlock? No. It kind of curves down. Horn that curves down. It's not that. There's the opposite one. Why am I missing? Why am I missing a horn? Has to be that, doesn't it? Oh, is this? Maybe. This, and this. Hey, cool. It's actually the exact same one that we've done before. I believe in a thing called love. Just little. I keep saying that. Just every now and then. I'll just say it. I think it really bothers people sometimes, so. Where's the other horn? There it is. Cool, and now we have Longhorn. Longhorn. Which I suppose probably that one again, yeah. Boop. Boop. Can I do it in basically any order? As long as I get the right one. Maybe. Jaw and jaw. Cool. Complete. Hang on a second. Alright. These are the logs of who entered and exited the Syndicate HQ last night. There's only one route to the council building, and it involves going through the Syndicate HQ. If Henry did escape and kill the council, he'd have come through here. Let's see. Architect Carmelina left the HQ early through this gate. So did Yuri. Doomjazz didn't leave his clinic. Ooh. Henry hasn't been logged coming through this gate. This is the only way he'd get to the council building by himself. Is there another route he could have taken from his cell? Interesting. One of the Danganronpa fan series I'm watching posted anything. Post about 12 short videos every Friday to continue the story. Huh. That's kind of cool. Alright, so the citizen guy did not come through that gate, but other people did. The god Crying Grudge, the only god that we managed to rescue after a great betrayal. He's on the island somewhere. Yeah, I think I even know exactly where he is, don't I? He is over here. Pyramid, home of a god. There you go. Found him. Alright, let's go to Dr. Doom then, who is over here. I just kind of got distracted exploring. And save point. Sure. To call Lydia? No. This and save. Definitely sounded gruesome. We didn't get to see it though because of how the series is. Idle Starlight. Well, shit, if that ain't a sexy goat. Look to Crimson Acid, she has been blessed. So can you. Devotion is rewarded. Work hard and pray hard. Work hard, pray hard. That just sounds like a shitty Catholic a shitty Catholic rap group. Yo. Halt. This is a restricted area. What do you want, freak? I have authority from Judge. You need direct permission from Grand Marshal Akiko 14 to enter. She doesn't have jurisdiction. Judge does. I'm investigating at their behest. Now let me in. Step back before I make you step back. You're threatening the investigator. This is a military facility. I'm not obliged to let you in. I only take orders from the Grand Marshal. She isn't in charge here. The Grand Marshal runs the marshals. I'm a marshal. This isn't getting me anywhere. Are you authorized to answer questions? No. I'm under orders to direct you to the Grand Marshal. Fantastic. What do you want, freak? I want to leave. Goodbye. Now, how about this handy-dandy ladder? You best believe I don't care about your bullshit. You best believe, son. I will absolutely sneak into a classified military facility if you give me half an opportunity. Hell, I don't even need to be an investigator to do this. I'll just do it. I'm just crazy like that. You say secret government facility. I say, where's the ladder? Courthouse. Huh. Well, this place is pretty big. Maybe I shouldn't have come in here. I might actually get lost. Why is that glowing? Is there a street lamp here? Oh, there is. Okay. Okay, I seem to have just wandered into the wilderness. Alright, fine. Let's, go back-ish. I think I came in over here, didn't I? Can I? Yeah, that's the way I came in, yeah. Ooh, hello. I was wondering if I'd find someone like you. Wow. Where the hell am I? I don't know, I'm kind of lost. Alright. There's no secret way in? Really? Come on, there's gotta be a secret way in. Well, I found more blood crystals, so I'll take that. Oh. Well, fine then. I suppose I'll just have to try and jump then. I mean... It is here. Whee! Bye! See you later, sucker. The barracks are sealed unless you're a marshal. Fine then. I guess that's just me, isn't it? That's just me done, isn't it? I just wanted to have some fun. Also, I may have jumped a little bit too far. How do I get out of here? Do I have to fall? I think I have to fall. Yeah, shit. Alright, Geronimo. Whee! I'm really glad that they told us in like the first 10 minutes that I'm really glad that they told us in like the first 10 minutes that fall damage just isn't a thing in this island. That's actually quite cool. Alright, more blood crystals. So there's the yacht. Ooh, why is that smoking? The back door to Doom Jazz's clinic. This should be covered by the Syndicate HQ logs, but the door log looks broken. That means it won't log who enters and exits. I wonder if Doom Jazz uses this. Interesting. So that's... Oh, so I see what's happening there, I think. Is broken alibis, isn't it? Alibi breakers, back door. Yeah. Showed that Doom Jazz didn't leave his clinic by the main door last night until he was summoned by Judge. But I found a back door to Doom Jazz's clinic. The Nightmare computer is broken and hasn't logged entries and exits for some time, including last night. This provides an exit for Doom Jazz that isn't covered by the logs. What else do we have? Henry Division? Syndicate HQ logs. Alibi breakers. Wait, this is an alibi breaker? Henry doesn't appear in the Syndicate HQ log, so he didn't pass through the main entrance. This is the only way he could have got to the council building by himself. Does this prove he had help? Well, he certainly had help, absolutely. How'd he get out of prison if he didn't have help? It's a pretty shitty prison if he didn't have help. Okay. This is quite cool, though. This is genuinely quite cool. That, like, the amount of, exploration potential I have. Like, I didn't mean to end up here. I had absolutely no intention of ending up here, and yet here I am. That's genuinely cool. Hello, Dr. Doom Jazz. Head Doctor of the Syndicate. Lady Love dies, as gorgeous as you were 3 million days ago. How do they all know exactly that it was exactly 3 million days ago? Yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm genuinely not. And Starlight, the perfect pair. Will we let him charm? Or will we cut the act? Nah, we can meet charm with charm. I've missed the the Doom Jazz charm offensive. And I've missed the Love Dies sass. How have you been? Rebuff advances? No, let's be friendly with him. You can get more, you can catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, kind of thing. Have you been? Still the same old Doom Jazz? It's been just swell down here. I assume you got the memo about last night? Something like that. I presume you're here on business and not for something nicer? Block no, determined correct. What? What does that mean? What? Yes, I'm here on business. Thank you. I've got a job to do down here. How unfortunate. You're in high spirits considering our leader and council have been murdered. We all deal with grief in different ways. Do not be mistaken. I am well aware that this is a catastrophe. I'm just not one for outwardly displaying misery.
What's your take on the syndicate on this island?
Keep myself to myself. I'm not interested in the schemes. It's exhausting. Drama and politics are drugs. It's best not to get hooked. That's a medical opinion.
That tells me all I need to know about the state of this place.
Anything else I can help you with? Suspicions. Henry.
You think Henry did this, Doc?
You read my report.
Not yet.
Go and see Akiko and the prisoner. I left my report with her for you.
That didn't answer my question.
It's all I can tell you. I don't speculate on suspicions and hunches. I'm looking for facts.
Can you make an exception for me?
You only speak to me when you want something, Love Dies. It hurts. No, let's continue to be nice.
I promise to stop by more often.
Well, alright then. We don't know what the seals are, right? It's awfully convenient that Henry happened to be able to get through them all, isn't it?
So you don't think he did it?
I didn't say that. I just mean that there are some missing facts. And where you have missing facts, you have doubts. What do you think about it?
Henry did it.
Nah, too easy.
It's a nice story. People like to believe the easiest answer that fits their worldview. We kidnap citizens and force them to pray to genocidal gods. Of course the Syndicate would believe one of the vile working class would do this. There's something else at work here.
Well, at least you have a working theory.
Can you think of anyone that has got motive?
That's a biggie. Such a terrible crime. I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. Everyone is as guilty or as innocent or as guilty as each other. Alright, what about your motive?
What's your motive, Doc?
I haven't got a motive, Love Dies.
No one. Everyone has a motive. They just haven't thought it hard enough.
Don't most investigators quote philosophers at this point in the conversation?
Quoting is a crutch for the weak. Learn to have your own thoughts.
What if your thoughts aren't as good as a philosopher's?
Well, then have better thoughts, damn it. Good doesn't matter. What matters is that they're yours.
I've missed these chats, Love Dies.
Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was in my clinic until I was called to examine Henry. He was found outside the council building, blood everywhere. I checked him over. Akiko has my report for you. Go and see her if you haven't already. The Syndicate building's logs should confirm my alibi.
I've already seen them. They confirm your claim. I found a door.
A door?
The back door to your clinic. The connection to the nightmare console that logs who enters and exits the Syndicate HQ has been broken.
Is it really? I had no idea.
Sure you didn't. What do you know about KHX's disappearance?
I heard he was missing. Keeps himself to himself, so I don't see him a lot. You been up to his place on the cliffs?
Did you see the architect last night?
She said at the crisis meeting that she was at Witness's apartment. Witness can probably tell you more.
What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Don't know what to tell you, Love Dies. He's clearly possessed, and I wasn't at his arrest 10 years ago. If you think there is something suspicious, try the crime scene. His apartment in the dead zone.
His apartment in the dead zone. Can I actually go to the dead zone? It's like full of demons, isn't it? Wait, does his arm say child labor? What? Hang on. Yeah, I can't read what it says underneath child labor, but it definitely says child labor. So he's just advertising child labor on his biceps. Got it. Fantastic. Alright, hang out. Got a sec, Doc.
I've got all the time in the world for you. You know that. It's been so long since we spent time together. You still a wine and whiskey woman?
Not a lot of either in the idle lands.
Want a glass with me? Enjoy the island for a few minutes before getting back to all that murder. I've got a bottle of Freedom Leather open.
Just a small one. I'd love a glass. Just a small one, though. That's the spirit. How does it feel to be investigating again? Time to breathe life back into paradise. Indeed it is. How's the doctor been since I last saw him? Keeping entertained, you know. It's a small island, but there's always a way to have fun. I'm sure there is. Only one way to find out. Lurk. No. 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 Not really. Not really. Relentless. You don't give up, do you? Can you blame me? It was an unforgettable night, Love Dies. Oh shit, okay. They did the biz-eye. Alright, got it. Maybe you've got some time right now. Each second I spend here allows the truth to sink further into the shadows. Paradise can't wait, huh? Feel free to swing by any time, Love Dies. I'll keep that in mind. Well, I wasn't expecting them to be a couple, but alright. Fine, sure. I am enraptured by you, Love Dies. Besotted, enthralled. Where's this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people. Maybe there's something I can help you with. You said you might be able to help me. Love Dies, you've charmed me. Despite the tragedy of last night, this island is infinitely more radiant now that you're here. Because it's you, and I can't get you out of my head, I'll break some ethics. I've treated Witness for death scream trauma. Interesting. He started complaining of being able to hear screaming on occasion. We had no idea what the cause was, but it kept happening. I eventually narrowed it down to psychic death screams. What the hell is that? When someone dies, they involuntarily emit a death scream in a burst of psychic energy. Normally, I can't hear them, but he'd become attuned to them. Oh. That's still a mystery. I don't know if we'll ever know. He attributes it to the gods' anger. He's all doom and gloom about us not doing enough to please the gods. He's taking it as one of the many signs of the end times. Interesting. Alright, that's kind of horrifying. What treatment does he take? High strength migraine relief. That's the only thing that's worked. What about during the citizen slaughter ritual at the end of an island? Surely that would be overwhelming. That's different. The priest conducting the ritual channeled the psychic energy released by the slaughter into energy for the gods. It's dissipated away from the island. Does anyone else suffer from them? We had a case on Island 15. A syndicate member killed themselves because they kept hearing them. But no one else on this island? Not in the way Witness does. I think demons can probably feel them. Every demon we've encountered has been attuned to psychic energy. Would this include the demonically possessed? Probably, but I can't say for sure. How would it affect them? I'd imagine a spike in adrenaline. Anything else about Witness? I've been worried about his mental health. He's become secretive and guarded. It's manifesting in the standard ways, but multiple appointments with him have been interrupted by phone calls. He won't take a call with someone in the room and always steps out onto his balcony. Other people have reported the same thing. Who? Architect Carmelina. She started noticing it several years ago. She's worried that he was slipping into paranoia. Ooh. So you're saying that Carmelina and Witness have known each other, have like been in contact with each other fairly regularly. I see. That's the opposite of what Carmelina herself said. Why are you suddenly telling me this? It's been playing on my mind. I've been thinking about last night and the lunatics we have on the island. Then the heavens send an angel to come and question me. Realization hitting on me. Appreciate. Thanks, Bob. No, let's just... I don't know. I think that I made a mistake with Carmelina. I think you're supposed to make these people like you. That's why Doom
Dr. Doom told her this. It's because I played with him. I was friendly with him, and I like flirted with him a little bit. So because of all of that, he was willing to give me the extra information. So I think I made a bit of a mistake with Carmeline, because I wasn't entirely negative towards her, but I was somewhat negative towards her. So that was a bit of a mistake. I have also just now noticed that she actually has a ring, like a wedding ring, on a chain around her neck. I wonder why. The thing did mention a husband, so that's probably her husband's ring. Or maybe it's her wedding ring and she took it off. I don't know. Hitting on me. I don't know. Which would he prefer? Just thanks. Like, this seems like an, oh, you're doing that again. Will you please stop? Kind of thing. Whereas just thanks is just more like playing along a little bit. Thank you, Doctor. You've been invaluable. Remember to hurry on back if you need an examination or anything. Sure. I'm sure you'd love to give her a physical, wouldn't you? May the cosmos be a mystery, and may you reach the moon. Alright, so we have a silent goat, we have the cosmos. Fantastic. It may have some clues about what happened to him. Okay. Why is it broken? That's a good question. Yeah. Case files. Doomjazz claims he was in his clinic all night until Akiko requested his presence to conduct a medical examination of Henry. Okay. And you. Medical report. Witness needs medication to deal with death scream trauma. DST. When a death occurs, the mind releases a psychic death scream. Witness suffers from a condition where he can hear them. He believes this is a sign of the anger of the gods and the coming end times. I mean, isn't that the entire point of all of the islands, is that the end times happened a long time ago? During the betrayal? Right, okay. Well, we got a lot of information on the witness. So that's interesting. We should probably go speak to him relatively soon. We have a lot of questions for him. Thankfully for me, I did notice that there is a cell phone over here. Oh, what's that? I'll come back to the phone. Can I have a look? What does this do? Use the jet ski. Ooh, cool. Alright. So it's not actually a... It's not actually a clue. It's actually a mode of transportation. Got it. Cool. Save complete. Ooh! Bear the Sheba. The most wonderful dog. Why wouldn't you use the skin? Do you hate my dog? I'll kill you. No joke. Well, there's a problem with your thing there. Which is, I will absolutely use your dog. I love your dog. Your dog is the best. Well, not as good as my two dogs. But, you know, your dog's pretty good too. Okay. So what does this button do? Oh, am I going to the pyramid? Is that what's going on? Ooh. Oh, that's loud. Interesting. Missing Cosmos, Pyramids, and Worship. So that's a late game thing, huh? I need to unlock all of the other things, and then I can get in there. Got it. Oh, so I understand what that is, by the way. The Cosmos something and Worship. When during the minigame where I made the goat heads, those were the other tabs. So I just haven't unlocked the other tabs yet. I see. There's an elevator. Can I? Yeah. Knew I saw something. Sweet. Okay. Where does this button go? I mean, we're just exploring right now. That's all we're doing. I could have fast traveled, but meh. May as well just explore. Oh, I actually know where we are. Okay, cool. We're actually right beside this thing. More crests. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 more crests. Okay. Well, I have no idea where they are, so... Ooh. Enchanted Blue. A scholar of different galactic races and a connoisseur of fine food and wine. She remains imprisoned in the real world, in the hidden pyramids, deep within the caverns of the Sahara. So is she an alien, or is she a messed up human? Unsure. Ooh, I hear a sound. I heard a sound. Oh, it's actually a red crest. Sweet. So now I just need 6 more. A fissure in an obscure galaxy inhabited by a race of psychic lizard people. Yeah, this game is kind of nuts. The lore is just out there. It's like a fever dream. Where am I? I'm over here. Right, okay, cool. So... Where is he? He's over there. Let's go over to him. Let's go over to the witness. Hmm? What is this? Why does this sound like it's gassing me? Eh? How do I get in there? Don't know. Hi! Okay, so slightly new zone, so, you know, keep an eye out. Ooh. Fantastic crystallized tear necklace obtained. Rare and highly prized. Sometimes people inflict misery on others in an attempt to pan for them. What the hell is this place? Panning for a necklace through tears. What? What? Paradise Killer does not autosave, which is honestly a little bit weird. I like games that do both. Games that do both are good. Symbols of a warrior, starlight skin obtained. Blades that glimmer in the moonlight when held aloft on the top of a conquered pyramid of sin are highly valued. Alright, where is he? He is... Well, there's that guy there, but I wanted to talk to him. Am I going the right way to talk to him? Yes, maybe. There's also him as well. Ah, you're actually right there. Ooh, what the hell's up with you? Searching Ghost.
Are you here to take me away? Depends where you want to go. Where I have to go. To the ritual. Are you a citizen? Am I? I was once, but now I don't know. I'm lost.
You're still here, even after the citizen slaughter ritual preceding the end of this island. Why?
Maybe the gods rejected my sacrifice. I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew it, but it was sooner than expected. I thought we had a few more hours, so I left the house to go and find something I'd lost.
And what was that?
A stone that had fallen from my ring. It was something my wife gave me to celebrate our first lunar cycle together.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. I knew the ritual was coming. We all knew it. But it was sooner than expected. Does that mean that the ritual wasn't supposed to take place? And it was pushed up? Interesting. Okay.
It's got no value. She just found it on the beach, but as we held it, our troubles seemed to fade. Being closer to each other is all that mattered. When we got married, I had it placed in my wedding ring. It fell out a few days ago. So you were out looking for the stone? Yes, I needed that stone with me. Before I found it, the marshals came and took me to the ritual. I pleaded, I begged, I just needed a few more moments. I became so angry. If I couldn't find my stone, then at least let me see my family one last time. I was always told death would be peaceful, but that was a lie. And how do you feel now? The anger has not dissipated, but I am still here. I am here for a reason. I must find my stone so I can rest. Will you help me? I'll find your stone. I'm an investigator. Thank you. Look around the park between the Citizen and Syndicate apartments. I'm sure I lost it when I was sat on a beach there.
Okay. Sure. That's really weird as well. That's just a picture of the back of a person. That's all that is. Okay. Splendid pamphlet. A pamphlet about the celebratory gardens. They are dedicated to Gregory Complex, the syndicate member responsible for weaving the broken timelines together several sequences ago. His sacrifice will be remembered. Bloody hell. This game has more lore than... This game has more lore than Elden Ring.
Is this the end of the syndicate? Thinking out loud, Love Dies? How the hell should I know? They're your people. Now piss off and investigate.
Jeez. Alright, bye. Thanks for your time, I suppose. Alright, where's Loverboy? There he is. So, Mr. False Advertisement... Whoa. So your name is entirely misleading. You should not be called Yuri Knight because you are neither lesbian nor female. But you should probably be called Yaoi Knight. For obvious reasons. What? Yuri Knight, secretary to the architect. Wait, you're... This... What? Why not just get a citizen to do that job?
You're the famous investigation freak. I don't believe we've ever met before.
Yuri Knight, secretary to the architect and the fairy woman's handler. Really? Her handler? Yeah, okay, I don't need to know all this.
I can't believe in our darkest hour that judge called on you. Charmer. Euro, I understand you're secretary to architect Carmelina and Lydia's handler during her fairy woman duties?
Did you manage to deduce that? Deductions about you. Glad to be back. I want him to be on side. She smiles in this one, whereas that one she's more angry.
I think I'm making a few other deductions about you as it happens.
And what might those be?
I was raised better than that.
Don't put too much faith in how you were raised, freak. It can hold you back.
You broke free, did you?
My parents were cowards. I'm not. It's not a big mystery to solve. Let's get to business. What do you want, freak?
No mention of grieving for our loss.
Grieving is a sign of weakness. I said let's get to business. Stop dragging this out. Alright. This guy's a bit of a dick. But okay.
Do you believe Henry did this?
What an insufferable question. Of course he did it. The Grand Marshal has him in custody.
No suspicions of anyone else?
The islands are full of schemers. You know that.
Want to drop anyone in it, Yuri? Dish the dirt on someone?
What?
Who's got a motive to kill the council, Yuri?
The killer is in a cell waiting to be executed.
Let's say he isn't the killer.
He is.
It's a thought experiment, Yuri. Play along. If Henry didn't kill the council, who else has motive?
Fine, I'll play along. You should investigate Crimson.
You gave that name up pretty easily.
I've had my suspicions for a while.
Why?
Something sits wrong with her. Why did she get blessed? What would stop her wanting more power now that she's blessed? She's too smug. Pot kettle, Yuri. Pot kettle.
That seems tenuous.
You're the investigation freak. Investigate.
Alright. Where were you last night?
I was directing the ferrywoman all night. What was her alibi again? She was dropping something off? She was doing a job somewhere?
From where?
Wait, that wasn't her voice. You're in the celebratory gardens.
You often work in the gardens?
My work last night didn't require a desk, and the gardens are beautiful when an island is ending.
Any proof?
No, freak. The gardens aren't covered by logs, unlike the HQ.
Give me a phone, Yuri.
What?
I need to verify your location last night. You would have been making calls with it if you were directing Lydia.
I'm under no obligation to give you my phone. I have important work to do with it.
I'm sorry to interrupt your work.
You should be.
I'll get it back to you quickly. I need to confirm your alibi.
Fine, whatever.
Okay.
Yuri's phone may prove or break his alibi. It needs to be checked at a comms tower.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
Just do what you need to do and bring it back.
I just need to use the comms tower to verify the location of any calls made from this phone. Then you can have it back after the trial. What do you know about KHX's disappearance?
Hasn't been seen for a few days. Probably sleeping off a hangover. He was one of your old drinking crew, wasn't he?
Isn't a missing syndicate member something of a concern for one of the people responsible for getting the syndicate off the island?
I can only work with what I have. If he doesn't want to be picked up by the ferrywoman, I can't help it. He's his own man.
No concern or empathy.
What do you want from me? I can't care about everybody. It's exhausting.
Tell me about Crimson.
The traitorous idol.
Treacherous?
She peddles her secrets and destabilizes the syndicate.
You worried she's got something on you?
Don't make me laugh.
Has she got a motive for killing the council?
She has her own secrets. I'm sure she isn't happy about people knowing. She wants to play soldiers again. She won't accept her new role, and wants to run around with a sword and gunfighting demons. If the next island is perfect, there won't be any more demonic invasions. I think she's trying to destabilize the island so she can have another go at playing soldier. Interesting idea. He doesn't like her secret trading business. He's been keeping his eye on her and knows she wants to give up the life of an idol to become a soldier again. Interesting. Jealousy, speculation, jealousy.
You sure this isn't just about her blessing?
What about it?
You're jealous.
Your deductive skills have let you down, freak.
I don't think they have. Have you ever visited the library vaults?
From time to time.
For work or personal use?
What does it matter?
I'm chasing some leads. That vault contains forbidden texts about demonology. A demon is purported to have possessed a citizen and murdered the council.
It also contains other books. I'm the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and texts for her work.
So you didn't take books on demonology?
Do the words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak? Why do they keep calling her a freak? I don't actually get that. There's probably going to be a payoff at some point to that, but I have no idea what it could be.
Did you see the architect last night?
I saw the architect before I started my duties with the ferrywoman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was here.
Did you see the doctor last night?
He said he was in his clinic. Ask him, not me.
Okay. Hang out. Why not? Got time to chat, Yuri.
What do you want, freak?
You weren't part of the syndicate before I was exiled.
That is a statement or a question?
A question.
Then phrase it like a question.
You're serious?
Is that a statement or question?
What's your history with the syndicate?
I was born to low-ranking syndicate members. Barely footnotes in our history. They say children naturally rebel against their parents. I am evidence. They were content to wallow in obscurity, and now I am secretary to the architect. No, thank you. Sorry. I'm not interested in talking with you about myself anymore. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Alright. He's a serious asshole. May you see through a million eyes, and may you reach the moon. They really want me to reach the moon. I don't know why. You don't know what I do when I'm up there. Yeah, I'll be the first person to jacket on the moon. You won't stop me. Idle turned secrets broker. He's always been bothered by Crimson. And you... Alibi Yuri's phone. Yuri's testimony. Alright. Reet. So... I think the, thing should be around here, shouldn't it? The, stone on his the stone on the ghost ring should be somewhere around here? I mean, I can take a quick look for it, you know? I can take a quick one. It's fine. Just make sure to look in all the nooks and crannies, I suppose. Honestly, this would be one that I could probably look up online. But I don't want to, like, I don't want to spoil myself accidentally. That's the problem with looking stuff up online. And why I try not to do it on stream if I can help it. Even for games like Palworld, which are which you kind of really need to look stuff up for. Like, you can learn things that that you would much prefer reacting to, like, naturally. So, I'd really rather not. And honestly, if I can't find it, then I can't find it, and I'll just bugger off. But we'll give it a look anyway. Maybe I'll come back later. In another stream. Ooh. Oh. Eh? Someone's been littering. Or maybe not. This bottle has blood in it. Oh. Is that Morse code? Dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dash, 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 dash. Dot, 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 dot. There are traces of the blood of every member of the council in here. No fingerprints. A weird and suspicious thing to find. Up above is the entrance to the council building where Akiko allegedly found Henry after the murder. Judge said Henry was found with the blood of the victims in his stomach. If he is being framed, this is a good way of getting it into him. Did someone do the murder, then take blood from each victim, bottle it, and force Henry to imbibe it? That would explain so much. And honestly, that was kind of what I was thinking of. I didn't really talk about it. I haven't really maybe that's my problem. I haven't really I don't know. Have I really talked about my theories and stuff and how I feel like the story is progressing? So yeah, what my theory was, I kind of did mention, is that, like, Akiko was supposed to be guarding... Wait, hold on. Hang on, that doesn't make sense either. Alibi breakers, discarded bottle, Syndicate HQ logs. Accessible from the South Beach. Reen in Division 27 years ago. Father unknown. Interesting. Wait, hold on a second. My problem here is that there's so many screens. I don't know what goes where. Relics, key items. Interesting. Population. No. I think I told at some point. I think I was told at some point that Akiko was guarding Henry at the Desolation Cell. I'm pretty sure I heard that, didn't I? Because that's where I got the idea that Akiko was sus. But Akiko was actually the head of the Marshals. Why was she guarding anybody? What does she... She has guards to guard people. She has Marshals to guard people. Why... I do not know. Well, that's one good thing. I'm really glad that we did this, just so that I could find that bottle. This knife is inscribed with "Always yours, Sammy, baby." It must belong to Lydia. Lydia's knife. A knife found outside the council building. The blade has some minor damage. There are nicks in it. This must belong to Lydia, a possible murder weapon. If it was, the sea has washed away the blood. There's no blood on it. Probably washed away in the last high tide. The blade is damaged, though. It has nicks along it. Shame. This was a nice knife once. Wow, I'm very, very glad that I came down here. Maybe this is the entire point of the ghost, isn't it? The entire point of the ghost and the story about the gem is just to make you wander around this area. So that you can find the, so you can find evidence. That's quite clever. I'll give them that. I'll definitely give them that. That's very clever game design. You force as a way to send your players to important locations. You give them a less important task and just assume that their curiosity will just take them there. That's actually very clever. That's very clever. I like that. Another one of these. Another one bites the dust. And... oh. Island Sequence 4. Memento obtained. Fourth island sequence. We understand. Communing with the gods lets the alien devils in. They rot our islands and condemn us to failure. We must never speak to them. Some do not obey the law. So it took 4 for them to realize that. Interesting. Also, I'm willing to bet that these statues either were alive or are still alive. I'd be willing to bet quite a bit on that. Did I just see something shiny? No. Okay. Okie dokie. This beach is pretty huge, though, I have to say. I hope I can find the thing I'm actually looking for at this point. Oh. Respawn. Well, shit. That's fine. I can use this. It's fine. And we'll save. So yeah, that was... So, what I was thinking of was that, ooh, that's actually a pretty nice picture. Warmth of the moon. The water that reflects the moon is warmer than the surrounding water. You bathe in it for restorative properties. Yeah. Why is something humming? I do not know. What's down here? Why is there a ladder? Goes over there. Eh? Huh. This is electronically locked. I need to find the power switch for it. Oh, the power switch is on the other side. Huh. Let me see. Whee! Starlight, incoming call. Maybe because I ended up in a bad situation. Love dies. We have the suspect in custody. You are not necessary. Her fault. Ooh. No. So why are you calling? I am under orders to cooperate with you, Nenoris.
I'm under orders to cooperate with you, Nenorosito. Who's giving you your...
Oh, I've completely lost her voice. And I've completely lost my voice at this point.
Who's giving you your orders? Judge has assumed authority while this case is resolved. Haven't you been briefed? Are you just wandering around without a clue? We have a suspect that was found with the murder weapon. He has motive and history. He was found with the council's blood in his stomach. We're not making a super collider here, Nenorosito. Henry broke free, tore through the prison bridge, breached the Holy Seals, and murdered the council. He's closed, investigator. I'm trying to do like a Latino kind of thing, but it keeps breaking down into Russian. I can't help it. I doubt that this is as simple as it appears. The suspect is under inhibitor sedation. Inhibitor sedation? Da mi potere. Inhibitors are injected into him to keep him sedated. Go ask Doom Jazz if you want to know more. I'm guarding the suspect at the desolation cell on the rock if you need to speak to me again. The control panel to raise the bridge has been updated to accept your blood vial. Only I have access to the prison, but Judge ordered me to authorize you. The bridge across to the prison is on the south beach. Goodbye, Nenorosito.
Also, it's very annoying that Akiko has the Akiko, which is a Japanese name, says Nenorosito, which I assume is like Latin, or no, not Latin, but Spanish or Portuguese. It's pretty good. Alright. Turn that on. Thank you. I don't see what the point of that was, but sure. I suppose it's just to give you problem-solving things, like, oh, the door won't open, whatever shall I do? Go around. How about go round? I shouldn't go too far, though. Hang on. I should, in fact... I should go back to the beach. I didn't really finish with that area. This place is huge, though. It's honestly pretty cool. Why did that play a jingle? Oh, there's another marshal. Hello! What the hell are you actually guarding? Oh. These bars on the prison bridge have been destroyed. I presume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cell is connected to the mainland by this bridge. There's some residue. I'll run it through starlight. 68% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, polybutadiene, acrylonitrile, acrylonitrile. No traces of unknown chemicals found. So, it was thermite. Okay. How do you get that in a prison? Starlight says this is thermite. It doesn't seem to be demonic in nature. Someone may have melted through these bars. Curiouser and curiouser, one might say. Well, before that, use the nightmare computer. Ah, sweet. Yeah, so we have the goat components, but we haven't unlocked any of these components yet. So that's what I was talking about earlier. Okay, so this, and this. This and this. This, and this. Beauty. Done. Oh! I'm going all the way out there. Huh. Okay. Hello.
What do you want, freak?
What's your deal?
Security. After last night, I'm here to man the bridge controls.
Why?
These are the only controls. The Grand Marshal is guarding the killer. If he escapes again, which he won't, I'm here to raise the bridge.
Good. Just in time. Glad Paradise is safe now. It wasn't before. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It is coded only to Akiko's blood vial. Wait. Okay. Okay, I think I get it. So that's the barracks. And you're supposed to go down the bridge through this little thing, which seems to be a bit of an error in architecture. Somebody should probably bring that up with the architect. And then you're supposed to go through the barracks in order to get out. But somebody just blasted a hole. Got it. Well, before I go and talk to those two, I'm going to keep on looking. Okay. And then there's this. Absurd message stones obtained. Stones painted by children before they go to the slaughter ritual. They make wishes for their next life. Citizens don't have a next life. Well, that's just sad. That's just sad. Okay. So this place is really fucking dark. And honestly, it should probably be burned down to the ground. Like, I don't think that this is the kind of place that I would mourn. Or that the game wants you to mourn. Alright, and that's the way that I actually got to the beach. Let me see here. Right, I really wanted to talk to, the end guy, didn't I? Tower to broadcast music. Fantastic. Yeah, pretty cool. And I'm wrong. That isn't actually the way I got to the beach. The way I got to the beach is actually that one over there. Okay. So let's have a quick mosey on around here. See if we can find that thing. Doesn't look like it's... No. Doesn't really look like it's around. That's the way up right there. Oh. I don't know. Okay, nothing important. Okay. Alright then, fine. There's you again. Hi. Oh. Oh, hi. Didn't even know you were there. Okay, I think we'll leave it here for today. To be honest. I'm tired. My voice is tired. So, yeah, it's probably a good time to leave off. So, that game is completely and totally insane. There is absolutely no denying that. The game is completely crazy. I was not expecting it to go this hard on the lore and on the backstories and all that stuff, which is nuts. That's my first impression. My second impression is it's really big. Like there's a lot of places to explore, and there's a lot of lore to find lying around in the world. there's... Okay, so there's 3 cases. There's the murder, there's the original demonic possession, and there is the missing syndicate member. But then there's also the vampires. Like, where the hell do they come in? I do not know. Yeah, it's fun. It's very interesting. And I'm really curious about how all these things are going to wrap themselves up eventually. But, yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Right now, I don't really have a major theory that I'd be willing to go to trial for. But right now, Akiko is the main suspect for me. Why is she personally guarding the guy? Actually, no, that does technically make sense if you think about it. Because she's like the main marshal, and he is the only person on that island who has been demonically possessed. So it kind of makes sense that she prioritizes him and like make sure that she's the only one who make sure that he's under the best supervision possible, i.e. her. So that does make sense. But at the same time, I kind of get the feeling that if you were to take any lesson at all from this game, it should probably be like where they went wrong, where the Syndicate have gone wrong. It should probably be arrogance. So with that in mind, the fact that she personally guards anybody and doesn't just delegate it to people, I feel like that doesn't really mesh with the theme of arrogance, you know? So yeah, that's the game so far. I'm quite enjoying it, so we'll be playing it next time. And I hope to see you then. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Twitch, so remember to like, subscribe, comment, favorite, ring the bell, and follow. I really hope you enjoyed. Everybody who just popped in, popped out, I hope you had fun. She-Man, thank you for being here, my friend. I hope you had a blast. And... sorry, it's not right in front of me. Cybernetic Susurrus, thank you for being here as well, my friend. I hope you had fun. Everybody else who just popped in, popped out, no matter how long you stayed, I hope you had a blast, and I hope to see you again. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Twitch. I think I've already said all of these things. But feel free to follow, like, subscribe, comment, favorite, and ring the bell. Sure. I won't be streaming tomorrow. My voice definitely needs a day to rest after this. So, yeah. But I will be seeing you soon. So have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.